hunting we will go.
Hallelujah.
A hunting we will go.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, hunting we will go, and this time we're going to go into Walmart first. So let's see what we can find in here. Look at this shit, man. They got it blocked off again. Always something in this Walmart. But, alright, push that out of the way. They got Mercy for 20, and then the Blu-rays 24, and Marty Supreme 30 for the Blu-ray. SpongeBob 25. So they don't have that SpongeBob Steelbook. So people pay $40 for that damn thing. Good Boys 20 and 15, and then Anaconda, Housemaid, We Bury the Dead, Strange New World. They still got that in here. That Deathstalkers. Anybody watched that yet? I think you can get that on Blu-ray. They just don't have it in the stores. But I don't see where they add anything new over here, which I didn't think they would. I don't think there's any new releases. The Wolfpack is back. They got the wrong banner up there. Savage Hunts 13. Anybody seen that yet? I haven't watched that Springsteen movie. It looked like crap to me. But they got Black Phone 2, Killing Faith, Shin Godzilla. Is that the 4K? Yeah, for 30. Have you guys seen the new teaser for the Godzilla Minus Zero? There's Halloween VHS. Wildcat. So I don't think they've added anything over here. Got some anime stuff. They got movies down there at the bottom. Nobody's going to be able to see those or get them. And the TV stuff over here. Let's look and see if we see anything new. Not really. Bates Motel. Fringe. 65 though. Turtles. SpongeBob. Damn. Nothing new at all in this case. What about over here? Conjuring 4 movie collection. Weapons is now 15 for the Blu-ray, so it came down a little bit. F1. Jurassic 7 movie collection. Shin Godzilla on Blu-ray down there. Why isn't that with the 4K? So they do have this end cap with it says iconic favorites, so they haven't updated it. This is the wrong banner, but it's got these new iconic slip covers or must own slip covers. How to Train Your Dragon. That's a nice looking one. I don't think I'm gonna get that, but The Mummy, Wild Robot, Wyatt Earp's $10. At least they got Blu-rays. Blazing Saddles 20 for the 4K. Got Duck Dodgers, and then the second part of the display is anime stuff. Or some animation. Nothing I'm really interested in. Over on the side, they got a John Wayne collection for 15, Clint Eastwood. Got Jaws, which I picked up last week. Not a huge fan of that cover. Police Academy down there on DVD. What's on the other side of this display? Nothing any good, but oh well. Alright, over here they go have the little pale girl, Toonie Terrors from Terrifier. Got us a Jack figure there. Some Ben Cooper, UFC, some Super Friends. There's a Platinum and a Platinum Riddler. And another one. So 3 Platinums there. It must not be worth anything. Got a Michael Myers figure. Got a Nun bobblehead. Do have a lot of DC figures in here. Any Platinums? Let's look. Elongated Man. Nope. Nope. There's one. Dark Archer. That one's been in here forever. It must not be very hard to find. That's a weird looking one down there. $45. Holy shit. There's some more DC stuff. Got Batgirl, got the Flash, Superman, Batman. Nothing good. I'll straighten those up when I'm done. Got a Platinum there, the Flash. Some plush Beetlejuice. Some anime. Oh look, a Chucky Pop. That's kind of cool. Not $15 cool, but cool. Got Mandalorian up there. Batman. Oh well, look at here, a whole display of Cat in the Hat, Dr. Seuss and shit. They got the horror display over here. I don't think anything's restocked. Got a Ben Cooper Pennywise, Terrifier Pennywise. I mean, no, Terrifier. What the fuck am I talking about? Terrifier Ben Cooper.
You are a fucking idiot.
Got another Pennywise there. Got a Ghostface plush. I think it's $10. A Chucky paperweight. That's what everybody needs. Some Nooks. On my way out of this section, they had some adult coloring books. Look, Dark Magic. Skibbity Toilet. Really? Who the fuck is buying that? Bob Ross. And Taylor and Travis. Oh my God. Who is buying this shit?
This town needs an enema.
This stuff will probably still be here like next year at this time if they don't change the display out. I'm getting out of this section. Before I leave over here, I did say, look over here, the Love Hurts banners up there. This is the 2000s display. They do have some 4Ks. Some pretty decent Blu-rays there. Dodgeball. So they just got the wrong banner up there. There's a good 3-pack there, including The Departed. Hey, this was a Walmart that had a $5 bin that I haven't shown you guys. They do have The Running Man on Blu-ray. Sick is a DVD movie that I reviewed on the channel. Check it out. 80 for Brady. We don't need that. JFK. Countdown. A 3-movie pack, including Zero Dark 30, Black Hawk Down, Thelma. Couple Screen movies, 2-movie collection. Got Braveheart, Tarzan, Guns of Redemption. We got Pearl there, the Batman. So if you're trying to start a movie collection, you want to start out small, and you got a small TV, and you don't mind the quality, the DVD bins, look, even old shit like Dragonfly. Include cool stuff like Looney Tunes, Stephen King movies, The Stand. Not that, that's not cool. Plane. Oh well, a lot of shit falling out of this bin. Let me catch all this. But yeah, don't discount the $5 bin, and then let's get out of here. And this segment of the Movie Hunt is brought to you by Stone Cold Stunner Heavy Grit Soap from Dr. Squatch. Isn't that right, Steve?
When you get in that goddamn shower, hit the bar of soap. Put a little water on it and rub it all underneath your armpits, around your balls, and your fucking asshole, would you, you smelly prick?
All right, let's get into Target. See what we can find today. Clearance-wise, still 30% off of here, $16. Those things need to be about $10, and I might would get 1 or 2 of them. British Bulldog. They got the Spider-Man figures. How much are those? Kurt Hennig's 20 still. Damn. I wouldn't mind getting that AWA belt. How much are these things? 17? No way. Maybe 7. Got a Logan Paul figure. Look at it. You thought I was going to drop it, didn't you? I haven't dropped anything yet. Let's see if we can hold the streak. A lot of empty shells over here on the way to the wrestling figures. I don't need any bag clips. Damn, this thing's pretty bare still. Got Stone Cold. Speaking of Stone Cold, he should come with a bar of soap. Got Damian Priest. He's relegated to tagging with R-Truth. Easy for me to say. Creed Brothers. Where the hell are they at? Logan Paul. Andrade's back in AEW, and I think that's the only way you can get the Speed title is with his figure. And got Cody back there. We got Uncle Howdy. We got the Piper 3-pack that nobody fucking wants for that price. Maybe on clearance I'll get that. Mandalorian Grogu, $35. The price of this shit is just outrageous. That's why I'm kind of getting out of the action figure market. I'm selling all my wrestling figures. If anybody wants wrestling figures, always check out my eBay store. Links down below. At least they got some cool turtle crossovers. Do they have all 4 of them? I don't think so. So we're missing one. Oh well. You got to see 3 of them. Weird crossover stuff. That Mothra's kind of cool. Nothing here. Let's get around the other side and we'll look at the DC stuff. Transformers. Got some Star Wars. There's Luke. Well, that Mandalorian says 27 right there, so maybe it isn't 35. I'm not sure. No DC multiverse? Damn. Got Spider-Man, Iron Man, Emma Frost. They got some of the Deadpool, Wolverine, some of that crossover stuff. G.I. Joe. $43. You got to be kidding me.
That's too fucking high!
Even on clearance, that shit's almost $40.
And a price that is just too high.
Got a nice Spider-Man statue down there for $25. And then a display that's empty. I should ask them. You know, back in the day, I'd probably ask, could I have that display? I don't have as many figures now. All right, on the way to the back section for the NECA. Saw some Taylor Swift that nobody's buying. Got a lot of books. And here's your NECA section. Got a new Lobo figure here. That looks pretty cool. You know, Lobo looks pretty decent in the Supergirl movie. I'm not a huge Jason Momoa fan, but I do think he'll do a good job as Lobo. That's a nice looking figure. So a couple DC figures back here. SpongeBob down there with the rainbow. What the hell is this? Do we need all that shit? Clearance on the Avatar. Oh, look, the Mo's phone actually went down in price. $25. But remember, I found it in Ross for, what was it? $15?
Yeah.
Nothing else over here. Did they restock any NECA stuff? We got some turtles. I almost dropped something else, but I didn't. Just opened the cover up. I think this was all here last week. I'll put her up there. That Shredder, was that here? I don't remember. I'm not big into that. Turtles, Raphael. Oh, well. They got some plush. They got the Terrifier back. So I think they did a little bit of restocking. That's heavy, man. So that's nice plush. All right, let's get into Ross. Talking about Ross, let's go back in here. We were talking about that phone from The Simpsons. They got Tales from Space, the Marty McFly figure. How much is this? Where's the fucking price? $10 isn't bad. If it was 20, I would be like, nope. Lego plants. Does anybody, but botanicals, I guess is what they call it. G.I. Joe metal figs. Where's the good stuff? Got a Transformers Ecto 1. $6. Got an old ass Ghostbuster figure, a Gozer. Damn. That's ancient. Got a Bart figure up here. $8, isn't that what it was at Walmart originally? G.I. Joe. When the prices even in Ross now are too high. That means the original retail was outrageous. It's always just a random pile of shit up in Ross. Nothing any good usually. Dragon Ball Z figures, Star Wars figures. $6 isn't bad, I guess, for that. Okay, I dropped something.
Whoops-a-daisy. By God. We're going to have to clean that up later.
Guliana. We dropped one thing. You knew it had to happen. You knew it was bound to happen. We got us a Star Wars pop for $5. Shit, I thought that might have been something Turtles related. What else we got up here? Some more Avatar. You got that Simpsons set that I got on clearance for $10 at Walmart. How much is it? Damn, it's more here than it was on clearance. Star Wars figures that no one wants. This is the land that time forgot as far as Star Wars figures. Nobody's going to want those characters. That's why they didn't sell in the store.
Lowered expectation.
And they got Masters of the Universe. Fang Man. How much are these damn things? $15. I remember when people were finding these damn things for like $5 or something, $8 or something like that. Look, they do have some AEW figures. That's cool. Got Sting. Who else they got? Nick Jackson. I can't stand the Young Bucks. Got Kenny Omega. Who's back here? Oh, that's a 1 in 3,000 chase, dude. Adam Copeland. Basically Edge. Who is this? More over here. We got Darby Allin, their new world champion. Sky Blue. I like her, man. I might get a figure of her. Will Ospreay. And do you remember this dude? Sherlock Hemlock. $5. If I was going to get anything, those AEW figures are only $5 each. I'd get one of those instead of a Sherlock Hemlock. But either way. Well, the AEW figures were a nice find. So they got a Superman figure here. $4. And they got another one here with the action. How much is this damn thing? $7? No thank you. Alright, well, let's go into Barnes and Noble. See if we can find anything movie related. Since we found mostly toys, obviously, at the last two stops. They got a 50% off sale rack. What's 50% off up here? Shogun. That's kind of high. It'd have to be 50% off. I guarantee you these ones that are labeled $9.99 and $4.99 are not 50% off. Alright, I knocked it over. I didn't knock it down. Don't worry. That's a good movie there, man. Color Money. The sequel to The Hustler. Hey, French Kiss. We were talking about that in one of the last hunts. That's a good Meg Ryan movie that a lot of people don't think about. For $7.50, I might have to pick that up. Maverick. Hey, The Verdict. We were talking about that as well. I know I don't own that. I looked. So basically, I could buy one, get one free if you want to look at it that way. I might have to pick up one of those. Quiet Place Day 1. Friday the 13th with those stickers on it. Well, part 2. Still a good deal for 50% off. I might have to pick those up. What's on the end over here? Goodfellas, Salem's Lot, if you don't want to pay for the Arrow set. Priscilla. I guess this is their version of the $5 bin over here. Don't tell your mom the babysitter's dead. We need a Blu-ray of that movie. What is this? Paper Moon? Madeline Kahn? Mouse Hunt. I just got a... Didn't I get a 4K release? What's over here on the flip side? Spawn. All the Steelbooks that have been over here forever. All the President's Men. I think that was part of that Amazon sale, right? I already got the Steelbook, so. Lost in Space. Dogma. That was cheap. I found that on the shelf at Walmart, really cheap. I'll show you a picture here. Little Nicky. Found that cheaper at Walmart, too. Chainsaw Man. Minority Report on 4K. So what is 50% off? Is it Paramount stuff? I don't understand. Their sales are garbage as far as signage. American Pie. Outbreak. I don't think they put anything new over here. That Deer Hunter we saw last week. Devil's Advocate. the James Bond movies. Let's look at the TV section really quick. See if we see anything. Watson. Does anybody watch that show? I've never seen it. Twin Peaks. That show right there, Superman and Lois, very underrated, man. I wish they'd have continued that, but because of James Gunn's Superman coming out, they ended the show. Jackal, the Day of the Jackal. I'm not familiar with that. I think I remember seeing that in Walmart. The Penguin, really good show. Nice to see they got the Blu-ray of that in here instead of just the DVD. Dawson's Creek. What's this up here? The Last Rodeo. Oh well, nope. I hunt every week, so this is not my last rodeo. This ain't my first rodeo, is I guess the way you could say it. Anything family related? They did put Babe over here. Both of them. Got the 4Ks of both movies. Cinderella. Just seeing if anything's on sale. Corpse Bride. Do you like the slipcover or the blue steelbook version better? Think How to Train Your Dragon. Is that part of the Amazon sale? I know Walmart's got the Blu-ray of that. It's part of that new slipcover section. Looney Tunes. I love Looney Tunes. I've been getting those vault collections or whatever they're called. It's awesome going back watching some of that stuff from my childhood. SpongeBob 15th season. All the way up to 15. Is that still on? Is that still... Are they still producing first run episodes of SpongeBob? Put in the comments down below if you know. I used to love SpongeBob. My son and I would watch it together. Along with Regular Show. And that shit's coming back too. I'm glad. I like Regular Show. So I guess that complete series that they released won't be so fucking complete now, will it?
Yeah! Yeah!
Evil Dead Rise. Anybody looking forward to Evil Dead? Was it Burn? I saw the go to Reddit, man. You can find that somebody released the trailer that was in front of the Mummy on where you can watch the leaked version. It looks pretty decent. It looks kind of violent. Steppenwolf. Is that any good? I've never seen that. So this is their little Arrow section. A24 section, Lamb, and then they stuck the turtle sets over here. Whenever they do another Arrow 50% off sale, I guess a lot of people will buy those. There's the big Criterion section. 2 titles, and then we got a Radiant Spec Air 40% off. Marty Supreme. I saw the TV Glow. We'll give the main movie section a quick glance, see if we see anything new. Airplane 2. They always get good Kino Lorber titles in here. Alien Romulus. I was just checking the price. Death on the Nile. Dante's Peak. Remember when everybody was scrambling to get that because they canceled it? Same with Daylight. Nothing on that shelf. Nope. What is this? In and Out, man. I like me some In and Out. Do you guys like In and Out? Well, you know, not that. The Kevin Kline movie. It's pretty underrated. Where's the security thing I gotta watch? They put all the Pink Panther movies together mostly, including the newest one. There's the regular Pink Panther. I'll put the Blu-ray next to the 4K. Hey, there's a Peter Sellers early classics. It's nice to see some Peter Sellers being represented. I'll put that right on top of the Pink Panther movies. Evil Under the Sun, Evil Dead, Fight Club. Anybody paying to get that 4K Steelbook? Forbidden Planet, Leslie Nielsen.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
Yeah, I am serious. He's in that movie, man. He plays a serious role in that. Unlike the airplane movies. What about that Cape Fear? You guys see the trailer of that new, was it Apple series that they're doing? Hey, that Hallow Road. I haven't watched that yet. My wife and I want to watch it together, so I'm saving it to watch with her. That was one of the movies she picked out for me to buy a couple weeks ago. Good Boys. Pretty good. Yeah.
Pretty good.
Cannonball Run. I always like to show that because it's hard to find that streaming. Nothing much here. Put in the comments if you see anything you want me to show next week, because I'm not sure what else is coming out. Will there be any new releases I can show? The Mechanic on 4K. Mimic. $60. So it'd be $18 off. That's still kind of expensive. Holy shit.
Holy shit!
If it was the whole movie set, like all the sequels or whatever, but not just the first movie with a couple cuts. Pricing is ridiculous. Is that what the retail for that is? Damn. Sabrina, I still need to get that. I got the remake with Harrison Ford. I don't have the original on Blu-ray, I don't think. I think I got it on a DVD that I got at the thrift store. Relay. There's that new Pink Panther one. They didn't have it down there with the other one. So not a lot on the shelves at Barnes & Noble. Let's get down here to the end cap and check real quick. You know, not anything here. Sorry if this hunt was kind of dookie. But let's look online.
We'll return after these messages.
April 14th, you get a Criterion 4K of the Life of Brian, Monty Python's Life of Brian. You get a 4K of The Phantom. That's a pretty decent movie. A lot of people don't give that much credit. Runaway Train gets a 4K. Trouble in Paradise gets a Criterion 4K. And Remo Williams, one of my favorites from the 80s, man, gets a 4K treatment. I'll get that no matter what. Meet the Fockers gets 4K. I'm going to just let you know, I've never been a huge fan of those movies, but I know the new ones coming out. They're good. They're just not my cup of tea. I don't know why. Becoming Zeppelin 4K. Death Ship 4K. Euphoria, which is UFO, or, as far as we got Euphoria 4K starring Cindy Williams, Harry Dean Stanton, and Fred Ward. I've never heard of that movie. We were talking about that earlier in one of the streams, I think. Obviously, the UFO is highlighted there in Euphoria. Heart of Darkness, the making of the Final Friday documentary, finally gets a release. Groove 4K, Mobile Suit Gundam, Trouble in Paradise, there's the Blu-ray along with Life of Brian. Malfeasance, is that how you pronounce that? 4-film collection. Some anime, the Phantom Blu-ray. More Blu-rays there. There's the Blu-ray of Remo Williams' Death Ship. A Traveler's Needs, Midsommar Murders, or Midsummer, however you want to pronounce it. Series 25. Holy shit. And some more anime. So, I'll go ahead and show you that on April 20th, there is a Vestron video collector series from Lionsgate Limited, along with another title that comes out right behind that, of right there, the Ninth Gate 4K. So not a ton out this week. Some Kino Lorber, I guess. Kino Mania might be what you have this week. But don't forget that Meatballs 4 that's coming out. So let's go ahead and we'll close out the video. So what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am Jeff Man 316, your pop culture reporter. Back there somewhere it says Jeff Man 316 Live. What is that? That's where you and I join up, usually right here Sunday nights 9 p.m. Eastern. On a Sunday like night, we'll watch along to a movie, talk about pop culture, talk about physical media. I'm recording this on a Saturday to plug into this hunt video, the night one of WrestleMania. So probably by the time this posts, it'll be the next day. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of the results of WrestleMania night 1, and then WrestleMania night 2. Maybe we'll talk about that next week on the next live stream. We might watch Ghoulies if it's still playing on Tubi. I like to watch along to a movie that's on something free, where you don't actually have to have the physical media, even though that's what I support here. But either way, hopefully you like the hunt. Not a lot in stores. Did find a couple cool items here or there. We always like to go out and just have some fun, man. It's good to get out there. I support physical media no matter what. Walmart's got those new slip covers. Got a lot of Kino titles at Barnes & Noble, and then they had some 50% off titles. I don't know which the sale. I haven't looked. Is it Fox? Maybe, or Paramount. Either way, I got a couple titles that were basically $15. I got them for $7.50, so pretty much like buy one get one free, because I bought two. So the haul video for the this week's releases will come soon. I just posted, when I'm doing this, a thrifting video. See some cool stuff that I found thrifting, and then my wife picked up some thrift items. So lots of cool stuff on the channel. Support all the videos that you can. The easiest way to do it is like, comment, subscribe, and share. Do all that normal YouTube stuff. Hopefully you are a subscriber. Please consider subscribing if you're not. And if you do subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell soon after. It'll let you know when I post new videos. Any other way you want to support me is down below in the description. eBay store, selling wrestling figures to help pay for the physical media. I always tell everybody that, or anything extra I'm trying to get rid of. On top of that, my Valoria video affiliate link is down there. You guys have been using it, getting me some free movies, or see credit to get movies. If you go watch my last Valoria video unboxing, one of the movies was Salem's Lot. So hopefully you guys saw that video. If you didn't, go watch that. Watch all the videos that you can. Hype them up, and then send me anything you guys want my way as far as comments, and then I'll answer them, or just say, hey, you suck. Either way. So hopefully you guys will keep supporting me, and I'll keep making the content. And until next time, boys and girls, this has been Jeff Man 316, your pop culture reporter, and I'm signing out saying you guys be safe out there.
I am not listening to Jeffrey, but he's still talking.